This is Mr. Dwyer here with Chris Gambino.
Hello, everyone.
And we are here in the Wiegand Center for the first time having a home game here for volleyball. Game's going to start in just under 2 minutes, and we're going to try to provide to you the best commentary entertainment we can. We're slowly but surely building up the program. We've had a few people who have helped us out. We will probably be moving in the next couple of games onto local live and broadcasting through there. We're just starting with this while we get everything set up. It's a bit complicated, the setup we're trying to do, so it's going to take us a little bit of time, but at least we're moving forward for those of you who've listened to us during the basketball season. We also have plans to go and do some announcing on YouTube here for the baseball games, and those should be happening very soon. Again, everything will be building itself up. We're probably going to start with a very makeshift style as we did before, but as you saw with basketball, we built our way up little by little, and that's what we're going to do. We have a lot of good plans and a lot of equipment set up, stuff that's coming in. We're really excited about it, and hopefully throughout the rest of this spring athletic way to the end of the year, the teams will do good. The quality of our production will be fantastic, and we will provide you the best commentary experience Salesian can offer.
Well, we're here at the Wiegand Center. Salesian Eagles are 2-0 on the season. They won their first 2 games.
They're actually 3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
I believe they won a game against Holy Cross. Holy Cross was their first victory. I believe their second victory was against Sacred Heart. I'm not sure the third victory was against, but here they are playing the Spellman Pilots. Now, you said it before, this is the first home game we've had in quite some time. Last year there was a season, but there were no playoffs. This is the first full volleyball season since 2019. And we're here, and right now they're going to have their social distance handshakes, the two sides. Salesian, a team with many students from many different grade levels. I'm a former member of the volleyball team, and pause for a moment.
Is to promote the highest standards of fair play and sportsmanship at all times, keeping in mind that one of the purposes of the Catholic High School Athletic Association is to promote the highest standards of fair play and sportsmanship at all times, keeping in mind the Catholic beliefs of all of our member schools. We will promote these values through behavior of our players, coaches, and spectators that is above criticism at all times throughout today's game. Any player, coach, or spectator who fails to adhere to this CHSAA Code of Conduct and health guidelines will be asked to leave the building. At this time, the players and coaches of each team will wave in acknowledgement to their opponent as a sign of the importance that we place on sportsmanship in today's game. CHSAA member schools are committed to adhering to the policy set forth by the New York State Department of Health. This policy mandates the wearing of masks by all persons during CHSAA indoor interscholastic competition. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game.
It's a great message there from Mr. Moresi, I believe. Now what you're seeing right now is the pregame celebrations. The guys on the court are going to be the loudest people in this gym. It's probably going to be hard to hear us throughout this game, but that's how the game of volleyball is. You have to be able to communicate And communication's key. That's what I learned on my time on the team.
For those of you who have probably who may not have seen a volleyball game before, when it comes to Salesian, they hold volleyball at a very high standard. We've won numerous championships. We've arrived in the championship a number of times. This coach, that former alum who was part of the volleyball team, and both coaches, the head coach and assistant coach, they really treat this with the utmost discipline, and it is one of the toughest teams to get a roster spot on. You can see how big the team is, how many people are on it, but it is no joke. This is one of our best sports at the school, and rightfully so. And we will see some professional play.
What I will say, you said it best. It is one of the hardest sports to get into, but the roster is so big, so you might wonder how that's possible. Well, volleyball is a really, really tough sport. I gotta say, it's there's this idea I feel like goes around with people who don't play the sport. They make it seem like it's easy. They think it's real easy to play. It's not. It is really hard. You have to work out for many months before the season. You have to be in shape. You have to be fast. You have to be quick. You have to be able to communicate, and so much more. You do not get cut. You cut yourself.
As we watch the ref get to his position. Setting the rules on the net, because you can't touch the net while playing.
There's Matt. Nice pass there.
Great block right there.
A great block right there. Salesian starts with the first point of the game.
And unfortunately, I said dig. I meant
That's all right.
I meant block. I have never in my life commentated on volleyball before, even though I've watched a lot of it.
Here's Lorenzo. His serve's good. Number 11. That was number 12, rather. Gets it over the net. Salesian was not expecting that. It falls in the court. It was a great effort by Matt Mccoy, though.
Great dive forward.
Number 9 for Spellman. Will get his serve, his first serve of the game. Serve is good. Markin makes the pass. Lorenzo with the set. Caden unable to get over the net. Spellman leads 2-1. In volleyball, whenever your team scores a point, you go back to serve again. That's why number 9 is back to serve. Serve is good. It goes over the net. They block it right over the net. It falls in the court. And it's 3-1 Spellman.
A little bit too hard of an assist. It went just over and easy to return back.
Right now. Let's go. Straight.
Jose. Oh, and that's a great hit from Jose. Bounce off of number 5. And hits the back wall. Will be a point for Salesian. They are down by 1. There's Matt Mccoy, senior. Wearing the blue bandana. Caden gets it over the net, and that's a great hit from Caden.
And the thing about volleyball is, even if you're down in the beginning, it's a game of streaks. So if you get on a streak, I mean, that's how you get your score. You just keep going.
Yeah, there's no timer in the game of volleyball. So Matt makes a really good pass, the serve there. And that is a great hit by Jose. I believe that touched the line, the back line there, or the sideline.
You may be wondering who calls the sideline hits. Well, they have the players who aren't playing go on the sideline and call for each side. Bit too many passes there. Going around. Good block.
That was a great block there. I believe that was Jose again. Or that might have been a collective effort from Jose and Caden. Regardless, that's great. That's a great point.
Great talking, and they're really getting up there in front of the net. A lot of tall guys there.
It's been a great blocking game so far. Matt's serve is great. Unable to pass it very well. We're gonna have to give him a free ball here. Marco. Another free ball from Spellman. They're unable to set up the hit. Salesian, however, is. And that's why they're going to get a point right there. That's a great hit by Marco Vecchio.
That was a very good volley on both sides.
Yes. Salesian starting off with a 6-3 lead. And that's going to get another serve. It's also good. That ball is very clearly out of bounds. Salesian gets another point. The way it's looking, Matt might serve this entire set. They have to give Spellman a free ball there. Number 11 makes a good hit there. Salesian point off of a double contact, I believe. Can't say I really saw that. Volleyball is a very fast sport, but
I believe that may have been a hold, that he, when trying to set the ball over, he held it for too long. I may be wrong.
No, I believe that is a carry, the sign in which the official will lift his hand. I'm sure we'll see a carry here. That is a great job.
Great tip.
There, tips it over the net. They were not expecting that. And that's going to be a timeout called by Spellman. And Salesian are off to a fantastic start.
And it's crazy. We started, as we said before, we said this is a game of getting into a rhythm.
Exactly.
And we saw it was 3-1, and now it's 9-3 Eagles.
Yeah, you know, there's no timer in the sport of volleyball. You play to 25, and you keep going. You don't give up. Anything is possible. And you saw right there, you had a bit of a rough start, but bounced back. They're up 9-2.
Chris, do you know what this is a best of? Is it 5 or 3?
Well, my time playing volleyball, it's always been best of 5. Now, last year was unlike any season, so we did, you know, for, I guess, COVID reasons, we played best of 3 last year, but those were unofficial games. We didn't have playoffs. So, yeah. Here's Matt. He's going to serve this entire set, I swear. Makes another great serve. And that is Salesian's point off of 4 passes from Spellman's side. That's the thing in volleyball. You can only get 3 passes when you have possession of the ball. You know, they're having a really tough time passing Matt's serve. It's crazy. And look, he's going to get another ace there. It's 11-3.
You know,
now, Mr. Dwyer, I got to just pause for a second because that is a really great celebration that they're doing right there. It looks like they were rowing a boat. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before from a volleyball team. We never did that. But that's great. And, you know, you can see our entire bench is standing. As that ball does go out of bounds, will be a Spellman point. You see our bench is standing while Spellman's bench is sitting. I mean, that tells you a lot about the score right there. You can just look at the score. You know, we're the team with the better energy right now. And, you know, a large part of the team's energy comes from the bench in volleyball. You know, you see the celebrations, the fun that they're having. The bench is the energy of the team. And they have a huge role in this team even though they're not on the court. And I think that, you know, you can just look at the score to tell you that right there. As that ball does go out of bounds there, Spellman's unable to pass it there. Or, a contact on a hit, I believe it was. Jose makes a nice serve there. Number 11 on the left side. Tips it over the net. Lorenzo sets up Caden, who makes a fantastic hit. Collides the ball, bounced off the hands of number 11, I think that was.
And this is Caden's first year playing as a sophomore, I believe.
He was on the team last year. He did get some reps. he did, but he's definitely improved as a player. He's made some really good hits so far. As that ball lands in the court, you can see coach is very frustrated there. That's unfortunate. Spellman tips it over the net. When you get a free ball, that's your goal is to be able to pass it well. It's easy. It's clearly easier to hit a free ball than a hit, as number 11 makes the first service error of this game. And Thomas is coming into this game for Caden.
Thomas, a big fan of Camp Echo Bay. Really big help over the summer.
And Thomas makes a great serve there, gets an ace.
That was a great ace.
Makes another good serve there, and they just cannot pass the serve. 15-5, 14-5 here.
It seems that Thomas's serve has a knuckle effect on them, and they're not able to get the ball straight up.
Yeah. There is such thing as a knuckle, or I believe that's what it's called. A floater, I think is what. I'm blanking out.
That's funny. I was mixing probably baseball terms.
No, because I could have swore there was a term for something like that. I don't even think that was a floater. I'm pretty sure there's a term for that. I'm currently blanking out what that was. And Daniel tips that one over the net. Looks like he was trying to hit it there. Tipped it by accident. Still gets the point anyway.
That's a heck of a lucky spot where it landed.
Yeah. Man, Spellman, they're doing a decent job back row passing, but they're not able to set up hits. Passing overall, even though it's not terrible, it's not the best. As that is a fantastic hit there from Marco. He gets a kill there, landed right in front of the back row line. Yeah. That is as good as it gets.
Excellent spot.
And Tom's gonna get another serve. Ball is out. Looked like it could have been a decent hit there, but it does land out of bounds. And Salesian is up to 18-5. I gotta say, Colin McGee is supposed to join us on the podcast pretty soon. This game will probably be over by the time he gets here. I mean,
hopefully not.
I don't know. You do. This. I'd love to see Salesian get an easy win here. That's a great save there. Oh, on the tip.
Try to get too delicate with it.
Yeah. You do want that ball to get higher over the net. That is why they were able to tip it right back and get that point. It was pretty close though. It was near the line. Section number 1 is in the court. Lorenzo sets up Marco. Tips it over the net. Number 13 tried to tip it back, but was unable to. It lands on their side of the court. And Salesian is a point away from making this a 14-point game. Marco's serve is amazing, and they can't. He couldn't even pass the ball. I don't even think he touched the ball. It landed on the back line. Marco's been working on a new jump serve. He's been telling me all about it, and we saw it. A great example of it right there. That is as good as the serve gets. He's going to do it again. That one, he's unsuccessful, however. But that's the thing with the jump serve. It's going to be pretty inconsistent, but when it gets over the net, it's pretty much a guaranteed point, for sure. Number 17, the libero, is going to make the serve. The serve is good. Oh, it is actually out. That's a great call from Thomas. It was close, but he did the right thing. He stood near the white line.
And all it has to do is hit the line. Correct, Chris?
Yeah, yes. And definitely a great call there, but he did the right thing going to the line.
Yeah, it was just past. We could see from over here. We don't have the best angle that from just a little lower. Obviously, the ref being right there can see how close it is. It seems they They touched. Oh, two people hit it.
Double contact.
Yeah, double contact there.
And yeah, they probably weren't going to get the ball over the net anyway. You might as well try. Daniel Singh made a good service last time. Makes a good serve again. Salesian has 0 service errors so far in this game. Oh, I'm sorry, 1. I forgot Marcos. That is a great job by Daniel Singh and Thomas McCarthy to keep this ball in play. We get a free ball here. Lorenzo is going to set up Jose, who will give the free ball. We'll go over the net. Lorenzo's set. It's to Matt. Was unable to get that one over the net. The 8th point of the game for Cardinal Spellman.
Passed it a bit far, and just wasn't able to get a straight up jump to hit it back.
Jose gets the kill. That's a great hit.
So we got 2 more points until set.
Yes. I gotta say, this bench has so much energy. This bench from Salesian, it's just as Lorenzo makes a great. Oh no, it does go out of bounds there. It looked like it was gonna
just
stay in the court.
a bit far. Yeah, just kept
but hey,
carrying
you
it.
know, Coach always says you're gonna make a mistake, make it on the other side of the court. It's better to get a serve that goes out of bounds on the other side than hit it in the net. But like I was saying, you know, we have all this energy on our side. You know, it's a completely different story on the Spellman side. And you know, I said it before, but that really speaks of, you know, the score really speaks for that. Lorenzo, set Caden, makes a nice hit there. It will be Salesian's point. It was probably going to go out of bounds, but for some reason, the player on Spellman made a one-handed pass. Definitely not what you want to do in the game of volleyball.
Yeah, well, we're happy chat is on. No worries. Those who are invested in the game, we will respond to you. No worries.
Matt does make a service error there, but Salesian is 1 point away from winning the set. And the 12 serve is no good, and Salesian wins the first set of this game.
So, first set, what's your opinions, Chris, on everything that's going on?
Salesian are fantastic. Look, I mean, we're here to talk about Salesian. I don't think I should focus all that much on Spellman. Really, I don't have much bad to say. If anything with Salesian, I'd say maybe the passing could be a little better. I mean, there were some times with the, you know, trying to get the ball over the net. They had, other than that, it was a fantastic set. You know, a couple of mistakes, but those mistakes went on the other side of the court. It was just a great job by Salesian in that quarter, and I really, you know, I was watching their bit of their tournament this past Saturday, and I had some, you know, things that I was able to say, maybe some criticisms, some, you know, honest criticisms about maybe our team. A couple of errors that were made that we could have fixed, but really, I don't have much bad to say about that quarter. We'll wait to see what happens next, but great start to this game.
So, for a home game, like you said, the energy has been really, really big.
And I remember on my time with the team, that was kind of, you know, a bit of an issue we kind of had. And, you know, honestly, you know, I guess I was a part of that issue as well. You know, we didn't have, we'd had chants, we'd had things like that, but, you know, I guess we had kind of a bit of trouble with energy on the bench. We'd always get, you know, told to pick up the energy, but the energy's like, I give them a 10 out of 10, really, this Salesian bench. Doing a fantastic job providing energy for the team. The guys on the court are, you know, participating in the chants as well. Just a great game so far for Salesian, and I'm glad this is our first home game, really.
And it's really funny right now. We have, well, I shouldn't say funny, but it's this is a good experience because it's so early in the season. And we got new people who are playing. We have Ethan Castro being taught by the ref right now how to go and call the flag regarding ins and outs.
I was there once when I was a freshman. I did that a couple times. It's cool, you know. It teaches you a lot about the game. You know, you get to see it not only from that angle, but you learn a lot about the signs, and you know, yeah, you do learn a bit about the game by doing that. Even you wouldn't even think, but you do.
And they're just making sure that the rosters are set for
rotations,
yep,
stuff like that.
Everyone's in the right rotation as written down, so they're just double checking that.
You know, I haven't seen so far an issue from Salesian rotations. That was a problem that I even struggled with on my time with the team, is the rotations. In volleyball, that's another thing. It's huge. It's the mental aspect of the game. In fact, I'd say this game is mostly mental. Like, isn't the famous Yogi Berra saying that baseball is 90% physical, the other half is mental? I'd say something like that. The opposite for baseball, for volleyball, because this game is so. You need to be mentally strong, and that's something I'm not. Like, I improved from my first year and my second year, but I feel like I feel like I had a problem, like, I guess I wasn't strong mentally, and that hurt me. But
a great
serve there from Lorenzo. Lorenzo.
Number one.
They're both Lorenzo.
It's true, the ones next to each other.
I was getting confused. I forgot who that was who made that serve. They're both Lorenzo. That's funny. Lorenzo makes another great serve. This one looks like they're going to get over the net. It'll be another free ball. They're unable to set up the hit. I think that's a big reason they're losing as well. A lot of free balls they're getting. And that is. And it's an unfortunate pass there, or not a pass from
an attempt
12.
at a pass, but a misplay.
You would definitely want to. That was unfortunate, but you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready for that. Lorenzo makes another great serve. Jose with the hit. That's going to land the court off the tip.
So already 3-0. What a great way to start. And Lorenzo's really putting it in a place that's tough to dig.
That ball is out.
Just out.
Very, very close call.
Our angle is tough.
You guys at home have the luxury of being able to rewind and see where that was. Although it might be tough to zoom in that far. But
I am always very supportive of the refs here because it is very difficult to see from our angle whether it touches the line or not.
Marco makes a nice pass to Lorenzo. Matt with the hit there is fantastic. You see the coaches are pumped up. Everyone's pumped up. That was a great hit.
He torched that one.
Yeah.
I'm always amazed at the angle Matthew's able to get when serving.
Yeah. Lorenzo said we'll go back to Marco, who made the pass earlier. They are able to pass his set. He tips it right back to Spellman's side of the net.
Excellent tip there. The Spellman coach is asking if that was a carry, and it did look pretty
like
close.
A carry, but
but it seemed that he hit it enough to where it wasn't a carry.
The ref does have the final call with that, but it was close. You're not wrong. That ball is going out. They're unable to pass the serve. It's pretty crazy. That's really hurting them. Salesian has gotten quite a few aces so far this game. He is able to pass that one. Lorenzo's set. We'll go back to Marco. That ball is out of bounds.
Just a little far there, a little bit of energy. But it's good that they're trying to hit it into different areas of the court
the communication from Salesian side is top notch right now. Like, I remember last year we kind of had issues with communication. This is like amazing. You know, you saw there it seems like you see when you're and I'll pause for a second here as Jose makes the serve, which is good. In volleyball, communication is so important that when balls are going out of bounds, you know, if you don't communicate, your chances are you're going to go after that ball, and that was a free point right there. It could have went out of bounds. You're going past it, and you know, give up a free point. The communication is so good from Salesian side. They are able to take those out of bounds calls and get free points out of them, and it's amazing. Now it did look like, and you see even coaches are disagreeing with that call. Or I don't know if they were disagreeing with that call. From our angle,
I think they were saying that the ball was still going over the net, and he may have touched it.
I believe I thought I saw the player from Spellman touch the net. So I thought coach was disagreeing with that call, as that ball goes out of bounds here. It is an 8-5 game, but it turns out he was talking to Daniel Singh, and as he just told Daniel Singh to be able to pass this ball. Daniel's gonna get a chance to be able to hit there. It does go out of bounds, but it is a great effort.
Well, now we got the rhythm going on the other side. It's 8-5 right now.
You know,
Spellman's going on a little bit of a roll.
It's not entirely true. Like, the energy is still on our side, which is crazy because they're still sitting down. They have pretty much no energy from their bench. And it's kind of odd because you'd think, you know, seeing it, maybe like it happening for many years and how it works for Salesian, I would think these other teams, because Spellman's not the only team that hasn't adapted to it yet. There's many teams that come here that don't do what Salesian's doing at the bench. You know, it helps out your team tremendously, being able to have that energy. And you'd think that after years of seeing it happen for Salesian, it would allow teams to do it, as that is a fantastic hit from number 5 on Spellman. I believe a former Salesian student.
My memory ain't too good on these things, but it's quite possible.
There's a service over there. Marco's serve is tremendous. That is as good as it gets. Seriously, I feel like I'm saying that so much, but it's true. The amount of spin on that serve is crazy, and he goes right back with a floater. Very easy to pass. It's crazy how I was able to adjust. It's gonna be a free ball here. Matt passes. Lorenzo sets back to Matt, hits it, and it will be Salesian point off of contact. That was a great hit by Matt. It's not easy to block that.
And exactly, he hit it so hard that it's pretty tough to block it. That's why it spun back off his hands.
Now, I did not see what the celebration was there from the Salesian bench, but it was something pretty funny, I think. Daniel Singh with the great hit there. Kill. It's a great save. I mean, wow.
That's really impressive. There's a reason he was named Player of the Week, I believe.
You know, I was a libero when I played, as he makes. They're actually able to pass that one. They still can't get it over the net. I was a libero, so when I played, I didn't play much actually in games, but man, I would never want to pass that serve. I don't think in my time playing, I don't think I ever passed a serve that hard. Something, coach would always give us hard serves, but that's not fun.
It just shows 3.5 years of practice.
Yeah,
what it can do for you.
Him and Matt, they've been with this program since the beginning. And also another one is Emmanuel Darde. We send our best wishes to him.
Hopefully he's watching.
We wish him a speedy recovery. He was a great player as well.
He recently had surgery on his meniscus.
Yeah, but him, Matt, Mccoy, and Marco have been with this team since the beginning.
And we hope that when he comes back, he'll announce with us as well.
Yeah, that'd be great. That would definitely be amazing. As Daniel Singh was able to score another point for Salesian. And without even realizing it, Salesian has an 8-point lead.
Yeah, 16-8.
Serve is good from Daniel. It does go right back over the net. Now,
that is so unlucky.
Yeah, you can see Coach. Yeah, it's really tough, but you can see Coach is signaling to Daniel wants Daniel to be able to pass that ball because it is a free ball, even though it does go to the back part of the court. It's tough. I struggle with that as well, but once you get to the college levels of volleyball, those guys, as Spellman was able to get another point there off of the tip. Once you get to the college levels, you got liberos who are able to dive for that ball and make that pass. So, Coach really he only wants the best for his players. Set to Jose. It's great. He makes a fantastic hit there.
Pretty interesting that Lorenzo seems to be hitting on the other side.
Yeah, I believe it's a comfort thing, honestly. Or what it is? It's you pass to the weakest pass. You serve to the weakest passer, and it looks like that person is number 5 on Spellman. Because there are rotations, so you can see Matt who's going to the other side. It's really just how it goes in volleyball. You see a guy not passing well, you're going to keep passing him naturally. There will be Spellman's point. Caden is unable to get it over the net, but it's all good. It's all good.
It makes sense that you're going to look for the one who's having trouble with serving it for a bit, returning it for a bit. Sorry. Excuse my misuse of the jargon. Oh, well, jargon to me, but the lingo, I should say, being an English teacher.
Matt is unable to get that one over the net. Chemistry this team has right now for Salesian is unbelievable. Spellman does get a point there, but
number 12 with a good reach and tip down.
It seems like the issues for Salesian are coming from the front row. It seems like it's with hitting issues, problems, errors. Not many service errors, not an entire amount. Not very bad with the passing. Lorenzo's set. We'll go to Matt. That will be Salesian point.
That spun around up there for a good 2 seconds.
It will be Salesian's point off the fact that it touched the antenna. I believe if the ball hits the antenna, that is a point for the other team. The guy really starting the chants for Salesian is Jerry Flores, the senior. I got a chance to play with him last year, and seeing him grow as a player, he's a huge part of this team. I mean, really providing the energy for this team. That is a service error from Matt.
2014 in the second set.
You can see Coach Dot right there was telling his team, next point. And that's pretty much the mentality you have to have in volleyball. It not being, a timed sport. Really, it doesn't matter what the situation is. Spellman's going to get another point there, but, even with that, you got to look to the next point. You got to play everything that happened. You have to put it all behind you. And you got to focus on the next point. Every play, every serve starts a new play. Every play means a new point. You can't rely on the past. And they're going to get a point there.
Miscommunication, it looked like, on Spellman's
side, and unable to get that hit there.
Not sure what happened over there. Ball went up, but no one hit it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
May have been misunderstanding of who was being served to.
Lorenzo's set goes to Marco. And there will be Salesian's point off of a carry, but that was still a great effort from number 11.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic effort, keeping that ball in play still. Keeping that ball alive. That was fantastic.
It seemed that they were saying that his hand just cupped it a bit too long to bring it up.
Yeah. Serve from Caden. Hits the net.
Back in my intramural days, I had a heck of a serve on my volleyball team.
Did you?
I held it in one hand, and I hit it like a rock, like a mallet. I think that's illegal in this league, but boy, was I really good at that.
Yeah. Well, you said you hit it.
I held it and I hit it from below.
Oh, you can do that in this league for sure. It's just not, I've seen guys do that. It's just not very effective. You kind of want to, your goal is to have a serve kind of like Marco or Matt, one that the other side can't hit. When you have a floater or kind of when you serve sort of like a free ball, obviously gives the other team an easier chance to pass it and therefore hit it. As Spellman got a point there, Marco was pretty frustrated about that, but.
And you can't blame him.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's now 22-20 after that shot, which was a great shot to make over. And there's got to be a timeout to get them because there was a big lead. Yeah. And now we're down by 2. Salesian just needs 3 to win the set.
Yeah, but then Spellman needs 5. It's really not. It's really a close game.
And like we said, it's all based on rhythm, and you could see that was a rhythm.
Yeah, you can see Coach there. He didn't have much to say. In fact, I believe it was Salesian that called that timeout, and they're already done with the timeout. He just basically told the team, finish the set, best of 3, first of 3, close it out. And that's kind of the mentality you have to have.
So it was very nice. We got some alumni out. Crowd's pretty big for an event like this. Just to start, this is our first home game of the year, so pretty good stuff. We're listening in, folks, trying to figure out what the issue is at hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest joining us on the broadcast. We got Colin McGee.
Hello, everyone. I'm here for the rest of the way, which actually might not go along how they'll be visible playing.
Good try by Lorenzo.
Second there, Colin. It's just a 1-point game here. This is the second set of this ball game.
Well, I caught a part of the first set. I have to say, overall, the way the Eagles were able to come back from an early deficit, really fight back in that first set. really remarkable, you know? This is a close set right here, but let's see how the Eagles can pull it out.
The ball's in the court. Lorenzo sets. Marco tips it over the net. And the ball lands out of bounds. They're saying that he touched the net. Lorenzo. And this is a tie game here, or a 1-point game, rather.
Oh, they're going to switch it. Right now they had an issue. They got to switch it. It's a tie game, 22-22. Playing the 25, they really need to get this.
Yeah, this is...
They need an unforced error.
Good point there. It does come off Spellman error, but they were able to get that ball over the net.
And we're in good shape because Marco's serving it.
Eagles are 2 point away. Marco's serve. Doesn't want to risk it. Gives the float serve. It goes right back over the net. Lorenzo sets. Matt. His hit is great.
And that's how you do it right there. Get the defender off kilter, and then, you know, you saw the Spellman hit backwards. So here we go. Salesian 1 point away from winning the second set.
Excellent teamwork. And there's a timeout.
Pass that ball. And Spellman will call this timeout. The Eagles are 1 point away from being up 2-0.
And the crowd here at the weekend center is loving it. Great to see the support for our Eagles.
You know, we actually do have quite a nice crowd here. More than I thought we'd have. But you know, really, it's crazy. The loudest people on this in this gym.
And we'll give you just a little bit of a show while we have the time.
You
But
know, the loudest people in this gym are the people on the court. And you can't say that for many sports. Volleyball is really the only one that I can think of.
Very true. If you guys are interested, check out the schedule that's on the Salesian sports calendar and stop on by.
Unable to pass that one. And it is a 1 point game. If Spellman gets this next point, then Salesian will need to win the set by 2 points, or either team would need to win the set by 2 points to win. Matt Daniel gets it over the net. They tip it right back over. The pass by Thomas is good. Lorenzo set to Matt. It hits the net.
And now we win by 2.
It's as close as it gets. It was getting easy. It was starting off very easy.
Nice situation here, bro.
It was around a 8-point lead for Salesian, unfortunately. We had a tie game, 24-24. And 17 for Spellman. Over the net. Matt uses the free ball. Number 9. Sets. It goes over the net. Able to pass that one. Number 12 gets it over the net. A nice block there. Good ball. Great pass by Marco on the dive. Number 9. Number 12's hit. You got to get this one over the net. Number 12.
They said he hit the net. They said he hit the net.
Touched the net. They're saying that somebody on Salesian side touched the net.
That was a heck of a volley. Heck of a volley.
That was crazy.
I have to say, though, great effort from Salesian, staying on those balls, getting close to the ground, putting in all the effort. But here we go here. Spellman with another point can win this set.
You know, Mr. Dwyer, you said it before, the energy definitely now is on Spellman's side. Number 12. Tip over the net. And that lands out of bounds. Salesian gets the point right back.
I thought for sure that was going to be inbounds. I was very nervous. Like I said, we don't have the view here, folks, so I trust the ref on those.
And when a ref makes a call like that, we're always going to side with it.
Okay, 25 all. Got to win by 2.
Daniel Singh to make a crucial serve for Salesian. The serve is great. Set to number 12. His hit is a great block from Salesian. That was a great job by Matt to keep that ball alive. Hit. And it lands in the court. That is complete miscommunication from Salesian's side.
It was a very good return, though. Unexpected. I myself thought they were going to try to pass that.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate from Salesian's side. You know, that's the type of play you want to at least have a set. You want to at least have a pass.
So they called timeout. Salesian called timeout before the serve, so none of that counted. I am very pleased that, and I may be, it may be a little crude to say this, but I'm very happy that it's like this because this team needs to be put in positions where they stress out and they make the faults themselves to get to this position. I mean, it's just a few failed serves that created this rhythm, and they got it.
It's some hitting errors, a lot of hitting errors, a lot of, unable to get the ball. You have to be able to return the ball to the other side of the net, and a lot of inability to do that has led to this. Serve is good. And ball. Man, court.
26 all. The thing is, in the playoffs, they're probably going to go into a situation just like this, where the nerves are going to hit and they're going to be anxious, and they have to be able to compose themselves.
But this is, the situation separates the good team from the great team. So let's see how our guys respond here.
Makes a good serve there, number 11. Sets up number 12. Lorenzo's able to pass that. They have to get this one over the net. They do. And it will be Salesian Ports Region to one-point away from winning this.
That ball actually went near the ref.
It did hit the ref. It went out of bounds. At that point, there was no way they were going to be able to save that.
Salesian with the chance to win this play.
Lorenzo. Makes a nice serve there. The ball goes on the other side of the net. Jose. They have to get this one over. He does. Number 12 gets it right back over the net. Lorenzo's chance. Oh, and the ball's still in play. And the ball's out of bounds. This is crazy. It's the craziest that we have so far.
I said
we're doing it again.
Forward when that ball went down low, and they were able to recover it, but it happens.
Yeah, Lorenzo Tarabasso with a good save there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Caught him off guard. But again, if they're able to get this back and get the point, we go back to 2. So this is what we hope for.
It's very unfortunate there. I tell you what coach is thinking right now is that Lorenzo has to play that underhand because that is your strongest pass.
Oh, and he called it in. So comeback set for Cardinal Spellman, but it's 1-1. That means absolutely nothing. We start from zeros all over again. So we just got to hope the energy stays up. We can't let anybody go and take this to heart. Like you were saying before, Chris, you move on to the next set. Each set's its own set.
And the thing there on that final play, going back to that, is that was, once again, a very close ball right on the line. So, a lot of cases, a judgment call, but unfortunately it didn't work out for our guys. We always time to rebound there in set 3. If you can do a lot of the stuff you were doing in set 1, I like our chances going forward.
Yeah, that was a rough set for Salesian for sure. You got a lot of what I saw hitting errors, a couple of passing errors at the end there, unfortunate passing errors. Lorenzo, made that rough call. It was a tough call at the end there. That ball hit the line. That pass where he tried to play that overhand, it's also very tough, but. It's a difficult situation, but hey, it's great that this happens now and not in the playoffs. So, that's really all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, but you really do want to remain undefeated.
No, you do, and hey, it's only 1-1. Spellman does not have any lead right now. You gotta reset.
For those of you who are watching, though, from our specs, it's kind of tough to see. We've gotten a handful of likes, but viewership seems like it's taking a break for a minute. Hopefully, you guys watch this after it's recorded and up there live. well, post live. But we hope you are enjoying this commentary. Like we said before, things are being set for the future. We are going to be moving over to local live soon, and we'll have links on the website to go and lead you there. And we're building up a little bit of a software and program to test out. So little by little, we're building, and we're just working on the tweaks of all that. Also, baseball, you will see us on YouTube Live doing the commentary for that. So keep your eye out for us. Thank you for all the support. Really appreciate all of you out there who've chipped in, helped out, and watched us. So we're gonna keep producing good quality stuff as this third set starts.
The first play of the game, or the set, Jose tipped that ball over the net. Looked like he wanted to hit it. He missed it a bit, but it still went over the net, and they were unable to pass it. So Salesian will start off with the point. And that's what they need. They need the energy back on their side. And they kind of got that towards the end. But they were unable to close it out. Lorenzo serves.
The serve is off. Spellman's able to keep it alive. Will they get it to the net? No, they're all.
And number 9 was unable to get that ball over the net. And even if he made a pass, he was in a tough situation where it would have been Salesian's point anyway, due to the 4-pass rule. 4-pass violation, I should say. The serve is good. That ball is going to go out of bounds. And it will be Salesian's point. 12. Keeps that one over the net. Lorenzo makes a nice pass. The other Lorenzo makes a great set. With a fantastic hit there. Gets the kill.
What a spike by Matt.
Excellent top spin on that. I still don't know how Matt is able to generate so much speed on that and that diving turn.
It's just 3 years of practice, 4 years of practice, really. That's it. It's amazing. That ball is out of bounds. 5-0.
And, after a tough set, coming out and getting the 5-0 lead, that's huge to this team's confidence, and hopefully they continue it going forward.
Lorenzo's serve is good again. Marco makes a nice pass. Lorenzo. Jose with a hit. Kill.
Great placement there by Jose.
Absolutely.
And Lorenzo, who's been great to start off the server once again for Salesian. And that one was a little bit on the lower side just against Spellman to start the game. But, stuff like that happens. If you get a lot of serves back to back, oftentimes you're not always going to be perfect.
Yeah, it's not very easy to go 25-0 in terms of serves. You're bound to make one error. But 6 serves in a row, that's pretty damn good. He's going to get a chance to set Matt here. That ball is going to be in. And calls it out of bounds. That one looked pretty close.
I think they said that it hit the net.
You can see Marco. Looks like Marco's talking to the official about that. That was awfully close.
So he's just trying to clarify who hit net.
Even from our view up here, that one was very close. So very close call there. But, often the ref has to make controversial calls like that or tough calls. So Spellman will serve it off. Matt is able to hit it back.
AJ comes into this game. Jose, that ball is out of bounds. Point. You're saying that a guy on Spellman touched the net.
And now Spellman's not happy with that
it
ball.
seems that he touched the net after the while the ball was still in the air before it hit the line. He was just touching the net to swing his arms around. I think that's where it was
crazy,
called.
But touching the net in volleyball is really one of the worst things you could do in the game. Matt does make a serve there. to go. He wanted to cut that back line.
That's a sweet spot for sure, Chris. You know, you played for a few years, and
yeah, I definitely was not a hitter like Marco. I definitely was not a great jumper. But it's tremendous. Him and Matt and Jose have done a great job with the hits. And that is
good angle.
Very unfortunate there.
I was going to say, Chris, maybe not a good hitter, maybe not a good server, but an excellent broadcaster.
Of course, and that's why we have him here. That's why we're very glad to have Chris here.
I'm trying.
Chris Gambino, ladies and gentlemen.
Daniel makes the pass. Marco gets it over the net. And they were unable to pass it. So it lands on their side of the court. And Salesian's going to get that point. And now Thomas McCarthy is in the game for AJ.
And we have 9-4. Salesian's up.
So it's out of bounds. And McCoy makes a nice pass on that serve. Marco's hit. It's good.
That's been multiple times now in this set. Marco on the spike has gotten great placement on those spikes.
Marco on the serve there. Number 11 made contact with the ball. That's why, maybe that ball would have been a lot closer. Maybe it would have touched the line. Maybe it would have been out of bounds. But number 11 did touch that ball. So that is why Marco will get another chance to serve. That's why Salesian got that point.
And that was a true ace.
Marco serve. That is a serve.
YouTube. Just look at Salesian on YouTube. Yeah. There you go. Sorry, Mr. Moresi over there.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Having a good talk with us.
Mr. Moresi.
We're just talking about how we're going to broadcast the results tomorrow.
Now on that play, they're saying that Salesian touched the net, which I believe I did see that. I don't know exactly who it was, but I did see you'd see the net move.
So 11-7. Also, Mr. Moresi, what a character. The athletic director this year, coach for the basketball team, a legend here in our Hall of Fame for baseball and basketball. The man does so much.
Now Spellman's going on a bit of a run here. As 17 will serve.
Daniel will get that point off of contact on Salesian side. It was a great hit.
Yeah, as that ball was coming back, as this ball's coming back to Spellman, I saw a guy there in the back hit it back off. So.
Yeah.
I also love, even though they got the point, coaches still giving suggestions on how to improve.
Yeah, that's what coaches are for.
It's very, very, very tough to be perfect in volleyball. In fact, I'd say it's almost impossible.
Excellent block there, and what a serve that Dan did just over the net up front.
That definitely confused them, and I think that was number. I can't see his number from here, but he made a very nice dive as he makes another one there. Number three is who it is.
Chris, I'll ask you a question here. Which ball do you feel is harder to hit off the serve? Do you feel it's harder to hit when it just goes over the net or all the way in the back? From your experience, which one do you feel is worse?
I'd say it's the one that just go, the hard serve. I'd say the jump serve, because that one it's so fast. It's the contact that how it hurts your hands after you make that contact with the ball. You know, it's hard, very hard to pass that type of shot. So usually we'll lose a point there. But you see, if that ball just goes over the net, you could run and make the nice pass. When that ball is a bullet, the back row, it hurts your hands. It's really fast. It's definitely scary, and you definitely don't want to get hurt. That ball lands on the court off the serve.
And that one had a low arc on it, much
Yeah.
like the one we saw before from Daniel.
You can see they're talking to Lorenzo here, the libero Lorenzo, number 18, telling him that he's got to be able to pass that, but it's okay, it's all good, it happens. Mark was able to save that one. And Thomas couldn't make a quick decision there.
14-11, we got another rally happening with Spellman.
Yeah, it looked like Thomas wanted to decide between doing an overhand or underhand, couldn't make that decision fast enough, and as a result made the one-hand pass, which is not what you want to do. Here's Jose with the hit, the ball just lands out of bounds. And it seems like for this set, it's a little bit of everything. An issue for Salesian, it's been.
At the beginning we saw the Eagles jump out to that big lead, but just how they did in the second set, Spellman's starting to come back, starting to make it more competitive, and you have to be careful in those situations.
It does seem like Salesian's losing the energy here. And it's a one-point game. Right now for the Eagles, it seems like a lot of issues are happening. It seems like they're not playing at the net very well.
They're not communicating.
Yeah. A lot of miscommunication, a lot of passing errors.
And you notice the team got very quiet.
Yeah, because and that's the thing, and that's the thing. You don't want to do that in volleyball. You don't want to lose the energy, even if your team's losing or the other team's on a streak, scoring streak. You don't want to lose that energy. And it looks like right now, Spellman's the louder side of the court.
And that's got to change.
Salesian's a better team. They have the better serving, the better hitting, the better passing, right?
It's just they're making the mistakes.
They're making the mistakes. They're making more mistakes. And that's volleyball. That's gonna stay in the court. They're saying that ball is in. It was very close, but it was in. Lorenzo is back to the serve.
A lot of the Eagles' run early in the set was off Lorenzo making those serves to see if he can continue the good work.
Yeah. AJ. As you can see, the crowd gives him a warm reaction. Warm welcome, I should say.
Great placement. Excellent placement there.
Well, once again, another serve started off by that low arc on it, and that's been seeming to work now in the last recent points for Salesian.
The chants are back from Salesian's bench. Lorenzo makes another nice serve. Number 12 rather, was able to get that ball over the net. It is good.
We need those hops.
Yeah. When you have the ability to hit the ball, you really want to keep going to that. You don't really want to be tipping the ball over the net. And I think that's something that's hurting Salesian, giving Spellman those passes. And it really all starts with the pass, but then it goes to the set, and then the hit finally. You want to be able to hit the ball. We'll see what happens here as he's going to set
Great dig by number 3.
It was a great dig. Matt.
Oh!
That ball landed out of bounds off the block.
They got lucky there because that was an excellent block. Now it's 18-14, if you guys can see on the upper left.
18-14, you gotta be sure not to take your foot off the gas. When you're going on a run like they are, you're starting to get the bench back into it. Let's see if they can continue the pace.
It's a great tip over the net. Lorenzo makes a nice pass. AJ's gonna have a chance to hit it. He does. Number 9 gets it over the net. AJ, that ball is out.
It's a good try, good angle. You know what's crazy though, Colin? They, even though it's 18-15, that was a really good rally, as you kind of said. Lorenzo had to get something going, and it really did happen.
Yeah, but you know, just before when the set first started, when Spellman got the ball back, they started going to run it themselves. So it's important for Salesian to try to stop them early here.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Try to make a decision between if that was out, in or out. If you're going to make that decision, and Jerry Flores comes in the game, ladies and gentlemen. But getting back to that, you know, you want to be at the line if you're going to make that decision. It's unfortunate, but we move on. 2-point game here. The serve, that is out of bounds. And Jerry Flores makes a nice call there.
And now here comes Salesian.
Yeah, you know, Lorenzo Tirabasso, he's done a good job. You know, you have to understand he's a freshman. From what I know, he's been with this team since their first workout back in October. He's learning, and he's doing a great job, obviously starting his first year in a team with mostly juniors and seniors. Yeah.
And right there, you saw both Spellman and Salesian both exchange lawn serves.
Yeah.
Number 12 will serve it off for Spellman. Jerry hits it up, and Lorenzo will get it. And here comes Marco. Number 13 hits it back up. Lorenzo trying to set up AJ. He gets it blocked. But Jerry will hit it back, trying to set up Jose. Jose hits it down. 12 recovers. Spellman need a guy to hit it. Number 5 just wow.
And just in bounds.
Coach Nick is stunned, it looks like.
For a moment there, Spellman looked like they were going to lose the point, but they needed to find a guy to get that ball. You know, number 5, I believe it was, got the recovery there, so that's the way it happens sometimes. Number 12 will hit it off. Matt hits it back up. Lorenzo tried to get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie game here.
Lorenzo tried to chase that one there, you know, always a bad position to be put in.
Also, just to let everybody know, I misspoke at the very beginning of the game where Chris was saying they're 2-0. They are 2-0. I said they were 3, but this would be, if they won, 3-0.
Salesian gets a point back there. Marco passed it over the net, and they did not have great communication. They were not able to pass that ball.
And here we go, yet another tight finish coming up here in set number 3. Jose will serve off for Salesian. And great placement.
Gets the ace.
Excellent arc there, right where it needed to be, where no one was standing.
Right in the middle of that Spellman defense.
On that play, Spellman does get the point back. I do gotta say, you know, that was a great, really good pass from Jose. Marco made the quick decision to pass it over the net, and it did go out of bounds there. Number 11 makes a nice serve.
Lorenzo.
Marco.
Instead of Marco.
Pass it over the net again.
Oh yeah, Johnny. Good stuff, AJ.
Danielson gets it over the net. Goes right back to Salesian side. They could not pass that one. And off of contact.
The way that ball got over the net, that's a
was
very tough break.
Unlucky save. I mean,
Very
unlucky way to they did a very lucky save, unlucky where it landed.
Marco, here's where he gets best. Gets the kill.
Great response right there.
Thomas McCarthy is coming into this game for AJ. Thomas makes a nice serve. It's only a 1-point game here.
Lorenzo to Marco.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jerry kicks the ball.
Hey, it's a good effort from Jerry. You do anything you can to keep the ball in play.
That's how you do it. You lay your body out.
I believe that's a legal hit as well. You can attempt to leave your foot out to hit the ball up. You just can't fully kick it. I may be wrong.
Yeah, no, you could do whatever you can to keep the ball over, to keep the ball in play. It's just obviously using your hands is the best. Using your arms and hands is the best, way to do that. But you do whatever you need to do. It's a great block there.
Lorenzo looking for Marco. Marco will spike. And Spellman can't get to him.
They needed that big.
Anytime you're in a tight situation, very intense situation. You're 23-22 for the Eagles. 2 more points can win the set if they can get it back to back. Marco will be the serve man.
And it looks like Spellman's defense at the net has been very good.
Jerry hits it up. Lorenzo looking to set up Daniel.
Ref's trying to tell him, I guess by his actions, or maybe.
I do believe that it was, because I believe he after he got that hit, he said something to the player on the other team. I'm sure it was nothing personal. He just he's excited that he gets the point there.
Yeah,
I'd feel the same way, being excited to get that point. But
we see that regularly in sports where people get excited and they just so happen to say something.
The most important thing is not get too caught up in the moment for sure. So,
of course, yeah. But the thing is, knowing Dan personally as a character, we know that it definitely wasn't malicious.
Oh yes, for sure.
We have someone in the audience. I don't know if we can get him on camera, but Manny has arrived on his crutches and all. So we were just giving him a shout out earlier, and he's here in the building.
That serve couldn't make it over the net, so Spellman will get the ball back, 24-23. Number 17 will serve for Spellman, and he cannot get it over the net, and that will do it. Salesian wins set number 3.
So it's 2-1.
I just want to point something out real quick. You heard, and it kind of goes into what I was saying before, how every point matters. Coach Dot said something. He said, "Be the first to win," right before that last play happened. And what he means by that is, just put everything behind you. Be the first team to get that next point. And every point's important. And you don't want to get into that situation where you got to win by 2. And they got lucky there. It was a service error to win it for them, but they win it either way.
That has to be a hard feeling, though, for the Spellman pilots. I mean, you figure that you're going to get the ball back, possibly to tie, and just not get the serve over. That's got to be tough for momentum. And we're going to go here into this 4th set where Salesian can win if they can get 25 points. And, hoping for the best.
But yeah, I guess it's best of 5. We're going back to the old rules, which I thought.
Salesian just needs to win this next set to win this game.
And go 3-0.
Thomas.
And doing what you couldn't do there in that second set, winning the close set. So great to see the effort from Salesian there when the game got close. We saw a lot of great plays there at the end of that 3rd set, and going into this 4th set here, looking to close it out.
Thomas.
Well, we've had two sets that were pretty darn close. these last 2, really great stuff. For if any of you are watching for the first time, whether you're watching this post live or you are watching it live, I hope you're enjoying the production. Hope that you're learning some things just like us. First time any of us have ever broadcasted volleyball, so we're really grateful to do that with a program and a team this talented.
And unlike Chris, I am not a former player. I never actually played volleyball myself, but from what I can see right here, this Salesian team playing very much together, and it's great to see the effort that they're putting out here against Spellman, especially after that tough second set.
Yeah, they're about to start the next set, and it's looking like Jerry's going to come into this game.
First 6 out here for set number 4 being Lorenzo, Marco, Jerry, Matt, AJ, as well as Jose.
I'm just saying, for those of you who have liked us going live on YouTube, thank you. We really appreciate it.
Number 5 unable to pass that serve there. Salesian will start off with the lead.
YouTube.
That's a nice hit from Jose de Leon. Number 1 was unable to pass that.
It's a great shot. Really close to his chest. Nothing he could really do.
He does get the service error there.
We'll see how Spellman responds here in their service, starting off in set number 4. It'll be number 9 for Spellman serving. That one hits the net.
Makes the service error. 4-1 Eagles. Or is it just 3-1? I guess it's just 3-1. That serves good, and they're unable to pass it.
And we got to hope that Matt keeps that rhythm. He's been hitting it a little bit far in the last 2 sets, and it would be really good if he could keep it in that sweet spot.
I love you, AJ. Oh my God!
It's an unfortunate play there.
And that ball just got under Jose,
Yeah. I don't think he wanted to block it. He thought he went over the net, but it's unfortunate. It happens. Lorenzo's going to set up Marco. He's going to get the kill.
The second time here in the set that we see Spellman not able to hit off the serve. So great job serving here for Salesian.
Let's go, Eagles! Let's go! Let's go, Eagles! Let's go!
It's an amazing block from Daniel Singh and AJ.
And really textbook block right there from Daniel.
Just out over there.
I believe it was Chris saying this before, you can't be perfect at every single serve. So, but overall encouraged from what I've seen so far, the way they've been serving the ball to start off here.
All right, AJ!
AJ unable to get himself set to go and return that.
That ball, number 11 was unable to pass it. Hits the net and fell in the court.
So Thomas coming in again for AJ to serve. Tom's serve has been really stellar this game.
Serve it up, Tom. Serve it up.
And I jinxed him, and I'm so sorry. I really apologize for jinxing him.
Yeah, you know, we've heard a lot of the announcer jinx. We're certainly not hoping to do that here going forward, but, you know, it happens from time to time.
Number 1 serve. Jerry makes that pass. Thomas as well. Matt gets it over the net. Lorenzo's set to Marco. Right back to Marco. That ball will be a solution for it off the contact.
He hit that in the right spot for it to fall.
Serve it up, Marco. Serve it up. Serve it up, Marco. Serve it up.
You can see they started the chance there as that's going to be a service there for Marco.
Just a bit too far. And though the momentum's on Salesian side, it's only a 9-6 lead at the moment.
Yeah, it's a lot closer than you think. Number 17 makes that serve. That ball is going to be out of bounds. It's a good call from Matt McCoy.
Yeah, great awareness. You know, whenever you're there on the side, you have to always be sure to be ready for making decisions such as that, and it ended up working out there.
Daniel unable to get that ball over the net.
We've seen that a lot of times so far here in set number 4, where they haven't been able to get the ball over the net. And then, you know, as you said, it's hard to get it, harder to be perfect all the time.
Jose, his hit is out of bounds.
Just a little bit too far under the ball, and it's sailed on him.
You can see Marco just called for the bench to pick up the energy. Marcus pass to Lorenzo, who sets up Jose. It's good.
And that's exactly what we need. Excellent passes right in front of the net so they can go and knock them down just like that. Although the digs have been very good for Salesian, the angles have been a little off.
Jose comes in for Thomas McCarthy. Can't get that one over the net.
Just a little far there as well. Back to back.
Matt will serve here. And great serve there. Spellman cannot recover. It's on number 17 there, not able to put it forward.
And there's that floating serve that kind of knuckled into the left side of his forearm. Bounced over the other side. Matt's really, really good at creating that deadened.
12. Lorenzo sends up Marco. Tips it over the net. Right back to Salesian side. Jerry makes a decent pass. Nice effort by AJ to keep that one away. It's together.
Fantastic recovery there from Salesian. You know, really looking like Dwyer.
And you know, you got to give credit to AJ on that one, making that amazing dive. And throwing for him that ball. That point would not have been earned. Not served. It's good.
Jerry will hit it up for Lorenzo. He'll hit it back to Marco. Marco does not get the spike. Off the hand.
Wow.
I didn't see that one at first, but yeah, off Spellman's hand.
Me neither, but hey, the ref has a better view than us.
And you actually saw on the scoreboard, they gave the point to Spellman. They had to take that one off.
That would be Spellman's point.
Gordon here cannot let Spellman go on a run.
That ball's out.
Go to Salesian.
And I will let you know, if anybody ever asks, do we have the ability to replay that like in tennis and see where the ball hits the line? Absolutely not. We're at Salesian. But we trust our refs to the utmost degree, like old school baseball.
Yep.
Yeah. Jose makes a service out of that. They're unable to get that one over the net.
You know, Matt really made up a lot of ground there trying to get the dig on that one, but
He did. Number 11, pass to Marco. It goes over the net. That's a great job to keep that ball in the air. They have to keep this ball. The other side of the net, they did. That ball is a through ball. They're unable to pass that one. And that is a lack of communication right there.
They thought for sure they were going to pass it up and tricked them.
Jerry makes a good pass there. Lorenzo to AJ. That one goes over the net. And that one would have been out. And instead, Spellman's going to get that point because somebody on Salesian touched the net. I believe it was Daniel Singh. And Coach Nick has just called a timeout. Salesian does have a 5-point lead. 18-13 is the score.
And Chris, what do you feel is the most critical here when you get in these situations where you're just close to closing out the game?
Well, the biggest thing is you don't want to make service errors. That's the worst. You can be on a run, scoring many points in a row, and make that one service error, and it ruins the vibe, really. In this situation, you want to close out this game. You don't want to make it easier for the other team. You want to be able to get those serves, do the easy things correctly, and worry about the hits when those times come, really.
Salesian 8 points away from getting the job done. We'll see how they respond here. Spellman will be able to serve here. It'll be number 11.
Well, that service out. Oh, and the save. The ball landed in the court.
Odd placement there on that one, So far from what we've seen on these serves, we haven't seen guys been able to hit that side there in the middle. But number 11 able to hit that one there as he will try again to give Spellman another point. And that one just gets over the net. And
That one. Now, I thought that touched the line. Apparently it didn't.
from where we were sitting right here, it definitely looked like it did.
The ref was saying something to Marco. Looked friendly.
It might be that he touched the net.
Just like that, Spellman cuts it to a 1-point lead. They're looking to tie it here.
That one is in the net. It's in the court.
So we have 17 all, and it's turned fairly quickly.
That's often how it goes a lot of times. Number 11. Matt with the dig.
He gets it back over the net. Now this Salesian point as somebody on Spellman had double contact there with the ball.
And they're allowing the transfer.
Serve it up, Thomas. Serve it up. Serve it up.
Marco one hand.
That will be Spellman's point.
It's a good try by Jerry, just couldn't get enough of an angle on it.
Yeah.
From what I saw there, Marco went down with only one hand to keep that ball up in the air, so.
See what happens here with number 1 making the serve. Serve. Let's go over the net. And Jerry tried to pass the ball with a kick, but I believe coach is talking towards the front row players, saying that they should be able to block that ball. Regardless, Spellman has
And
the lead here.
Chris, I actually was unaware just until recently that you were able to kick it, because you usually don't see that a lot.
Yeah, you don't want to put yourself in that position. Spellman is going to get another point off of that. You don't want to put yourself in that position to have to take the ball. You want to be able to pass it underhand with your hands. That's your best pass.
And ever since that timeout that Salesian called, Spellman has been on a 6-1 run. So definitely looking to change that.
Oh, he's in.
21 to 18.
Coach Nick has called another timeout.
And just in the previous timeout, Chris, we were talking about how do you finish off those games. The Salesian is just quite the opposite of that right here.
Well, I think for Salesian, it's been a lot of miscommunication. It seems like a lot of it is maybe, the ball's going right over their heads, and they're, not making the best calls. When you see the ball going past you, in position to make sure that ball's out, and they haven't been able to do that. It's been landing on the back of the court, and it's leading to a lot of those balls. It's leading to Spellman being able to get those points by hitting the ball to the back corner. That's really hurting Salesian, and they got to fix it fast. A lot of it does go to communication as well. I think that's been a problem, but they got to stop it now because it really is crunch time here. Number 1 serve is in the court. Lorenzo will set up Daniel Singh. His ball. That ball. Looks like number 5 disagreed. Now, I will be fair. From this angle, personally thought that was out. But hey, it benefits Salesian, and the ref has a better view than us.
From the angle we're at, facing towards more to the left side, it's hard to see from that angle.
It is. Lorenzo Tirabasso is back in this game. He makes a nice pass there. Matt's hit does go out of bounds there. And Spellman is 3 points away from taking this 4th set. Now, if we do go to a 5th set, it does go to 15 points. So that does lead to more tension. It's more intensity.
They're very particular about how they come into the game.
Yeah.
Don't understand the importance of it.
You can lose points by not
rotation
errors.
And Daniel will hit it over the net. Spellman trying to get it back over.
Daniel's hit is good, but that's a nice pass by number 11 to keep that ball alive.
Oh, and
there, we had two guys doing one-handed pass. Eventually, Tirabasso was unable to make that pass to get it over the net. Had an opportunity. It has to be a really nice save there for Salesian, but it is Spellman's point. And that serve is out of bounds. That's a good call from Lorenzo. He did the right thing there. He made up for his mistake that he made earlier, where he didn't really follow it too well, and it landed in the court. He picks himself up there, redeems himself with a nice decision there. Here's Daniel Singh. That one lands in the court.
And Chris Spellman just 1 point away from winning this set. Number 5, looking to win set number 4 for Spellman. And they get it. They're going to be headed to a winner-take-all set number 5. And Spellman takes that with 25-20 off a late surge there in set number 4.
And it's number 12 with all those blocks. Well, you can feel the intensity.
For sure. Both sides getting really into this one, both benches. And Chris, as you mentioned, for set number 5, they will be first to 15.
It will. That will cause some more intensity. Now, I see people leaving. I believe, is this game over?
I don't think so. I think we are going into 5. And I think they're doing the coin flip on the who serves first.
Yeah.
Certainly hoping luck is on our side here.
And the thing that I think Salesian really has to do is they definitely have to get the ball over on the serves every single time. You can't have
cannot
any...
make any serves. Really, there's a lot of things they got to fix. They have to get the communication. They have to be in the right positions to, pass. Spellman's, hitting a lot of balls over the net to the deep part of the court, deep parts of the court. You have to be able to, follow the ball, move back to be able to pass it. And you don't want to be in those situations where the ball just lands in the court and nobody attempts to pass it. That's the worst situation you could be in. And
that will only energize the other side even more. Make them work for their points.
Exactly.
Right now it feels like, and I hope I'm wrong, but it feels like Spellman is more hungry for this.
Well, after that tough first set that they had, they really have been making this a very heavily contested ball game. So credit to them for doing that. But, it's going to be on our guys now to have a very strong finish here.
Rotate. AJ! One big back.
So it looks like number 5 for Spellman. We'll have the first serve.
And so we start.
Here we go, set number 5.
Jose's first hit. That's a pass by AJ. And that is the first point of the set. Going to Salesian.
And we saw that go against our guys for a lot of time there in that 4th set. A lot of one-handed passes by Spellman, and they're not able to get it back over the net.
It seems like they're trying to get it away from number 12, who is the one who was getting a lot of points for Spellman before.
12, rather. Less for the hit. Marco. That's going to be another point for Salesian as Spellman was unable to pass that serve.
Yeah, that one went in the complete opposite direction right there.
of goes to what I was saying earlier, that you have to be in the position to be able to pass those balls, and that's something I learned in my time playing with the team, is that you don't want those points to be given to the other team. That serve, it looks like it was in, and it was.
It was a tough call, but you heard even the coach was calling possibility of it being out.
And you know, Chris, when often we get in that situation where it's a very close call on the line, do they often call usually if the ball is halfway in, halfway out? Or what's usually the way they go through making those calls?
It depends. If it lands anywhere on the line, it is in. And that is a service error from 1 to 9. But if it lands anywhere, if the ball hits the line, it's considered in any way. Regardless of if it's, half out, it's still considered in. It's just that the ref then has to make that call. As Jose makes a nice serve there, but he does go out of bounds.
From this angle, it looked in, but like we said before, we don't have a very good angle.
The ball is in. Lorenzo makes a nice pass there. Marco's able to get that one over the net. That looked like miscommunication there from Spellman. That ball is in the court.
And a lot of times, Spellman is able to get that ball placed right in the middle side of that Salesian side, and definitely a very good place to attack for Spellman. The Salesian's not been able to hit many balls off there.
That's gonna be a service error, and that's really what's keeping Salesian in the set, is the service errors that Spellman has made. Because otherwise, it's been a rough set for Salesian so far. And AJ has a chance to change that. Serve is good, and they call that Spellman's point because they're saying that AJ stepped on the line. You can't do that in the game of volleyball. Your serve has to be behind the line.
Tough error to see the Eagles make.
That is one of the toughest you can make. Daniel, his hit is solid. They are able to pass it, however. And they keep the ball alive. But Spellman gets to that point.
Despite that, very impressive to keep that ball alive.
That was a good hit. That was a great hit from Spellman. It's not looking great for Salesian so far. They're down by 2 in the set.
Yeah, energy has dropped. And from having watched the team the last 3-4 years, it's kind of a rhythm when it comes to volleyball. Similar things have happened in the past where the team's energy goes down and then everything crumbles from there. You can't let any of this affect you. We've said it a lot throughout this cast, but you got to treat every point as its own point. You can't let the rhythm affect you.
And Mr. Dwyer, often, momentum's not a thing you see on a stat sheet, but it is so pivotal to the game, and you really can't stress that enough.
And that will be Spellman's point off of Lorenzo making contact with the net. That's going to be a service error. And back to what I was saying earlier, the service errors are what's keeping Salesian in this game. And if Spellman ends up winning this, if Spellman ends up losing this, they're going to be talking about those service errors. That ball's out. And they will give that point to Salesian. It looked like there was a bit of confusion there with if there was either contact or if they thought that somebody on Salesian touched the net.
And Chris, the Salesian's a very good team. If Spellman is keeping you in the game, you have to make sure you can capitalize off it on some point.
Yes.
We're trying to do that right here.
That will be Spellman's point.
Seems they tried to go and knock that back down, but it went through.
They do.
A lot of action going on here. Spellman trying to frantically get it. Salesian keeps it.
Net.
Number 12. Back over to number 9. We saw AJ trying to dig low for that one there, but once again, put in a tough position, and that's what gives Spellman the point. Number 1 will serve it off. Lorenzo. This is for Daniel. Number 1. Right, two guys bump into each other there, and that gives Salesian the point. And you know, Chris, we were talking about how Salesian has not been able to communicate very well, but there it works against Spellman.
That was very bad miscommunication there between number 5 and number 12. Daniel makes a nice serve there. And Daniel is unable to pass that ball. Yeah, it's unfortunate, as Spellman is going to call a timeout here. That was an unfortunate play for Daniel, for sure.
Yeah, you know, but it's always key. You have to always have your head in the game, always have that awareness and focus, and never give up on the play. You know, often for both sides, we've seen it. You know, if they're in a bad position, you may often think that the play is over, but it never is over until really the whistle is blown. So
exactly.
Play until the whistle sounds, and that's how you have to always be.
Got to build up the confidence here some way. It feels like they've lost confidence in themselves.
Mm-hmm. And you know, in a way, kind of, if you're Salesian, you have to channel what Spellman did. You know, Spellman was down in a lot of these sets, but they were able to rally back. We need to see a rally like that for Salesian if they want to win this one here in the 5th set.
Ball's out. That was a good call from AJ.
Hopefully that can kickstart stuff, as you were just saying there.
If you guys are coming in, this is a heck of a match. It's the last set, playing up to 15. Spellman is up 10-8.
Getting right into crunch time here.
Lorenzo's serve just gets over the net. Wow. They're now going to give Salesian that point.
Once again, another great call, not going for that ball.
Yeah, now that's good communication there. So it's good, and Salesian has tied it.
And here we go. Hopefully a run brewing for Salesian as we are now tied at 10. Both teams 5 points away from securing the victory. Spellman having some trouble trying to get that one over the net. And that one will hit the ceiling and go to Salesian.
Salesian has taken the lead, 11-10.
For the first time here in this set, Salesian with the lead. And Spellman will call timeout with Salesian. You can see the bench is getting back into it. And Mr. Dwyer, you were talking about it. Having that energy so pivotal here.
And we can feel it really has gone completely switched. It's kind of crazy how we just saw the last one end on such a high note for Spellman, and now we have that for Salesian.
Momentum can really shift at any time, for any play. 11-10 gearing up for a great finish here as we see number 12 tip it over the net. Matt hits it back over. Number 12 back over to number 9. Number 12 looking to tip it over as he does.
That is going to Spellman scoring. As somebody touched the net from Salesian's side. That's been a big problem for Salesian in this game. Touching the net.
And also, a lot of strange errors too. We saw that one where they called the point for Spellman because we saw, I believe it was AJ go over the line. So definitely have to cut down on those errors going forward.
Spellman is taking the lead. It's 12-11.
Yeah, you can't let Spellman get back the energy. They've had it for a lot here in these later sets. Cannot afford to see them get that back. And a point has been awarded to Spellman. I believe they might have just had that point on late. Chris, we just saw a point got added onto Spellman. I think that was probably just late on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I believe now the score is correct. It was tied before the last play.
Excellent tip there in the right spot, right time.
Great placement there. He wasn't able to pass that. Tried passing with one hand, and that's never usually successful. So that landed in the court. And Salesian has tied it. Really anyone's game here.
Number 9 tries to give it back to number 12. He's been good for Spellman recently. Lorenzo. To Marco.
Off of the hands of number 9, Marco scored that point for Salesian. Here's Matt Mccoy.
Salesian now 2 points away from the victory. Let's see if they can close the deal.
Marco gets that one over the net.
Does not go for Salesian.
Yeah, that ball just slightly went over the net. Looks like they were confused there, tried to get it up. Didn't have enough passes to do it. Weren't able to react in time. Couldn't make the pass there. And we're tied at 13, and this is crunch time.
Yep, this is really what you play for right here.
Ball's out. That is a great call. That is a great job by. I gotta give him I gotta just give him some credit there. That is a great job by Lorenzo Terrasso. He did the perfect job. He had to follow that ball to the back line, and once he saw that it went over his head.
Substitution here, late for Salesian. Jose looking to serve for the win.
Number 1, it's pass to number 11. It goes over the net, Marco.
Lorenzo looking to set up Daniel.
And Salesian has won the game. Goal.
Salesian has won the game. Wow. What a win for Salesian.
I'm not going to lie. I have agita. My stomach is in knots from that. I couldn't say a single thing.
That was a great win for Salesian. I feel it was a lot closer than it should have been. A lot of mistakes from the Salesian side, specifically with communication, a lot of touching the net, a lot of hitting errors. But hey, overall they got the win. A win is a win. A win is a win is a win. And
and just like that, 3-0. You're right. A win is a win is a win.
Yep. Just right there, we saw in that 5th set, it was a tie game. Spellman had the serve, but they hit it over. They hit it too far. And, when you get in that situation, you just have to stay with it. And Salesian was able to get that to go their way in that last play there. Just great communication. Spellman was not able to hit it. You saw that ball actually go a little bit over to the side. And you see Salesian's talking right now, probably feeling very good right now, and they deserve it. Great resilience there in that one.
Exactly. They were down, put every, rough play behind them. I do got to say, a lot of it was, Spellman with those service errors did keep Salesian in that set. You think about it, if they didn't have those service errors, we'd probably be having, this would all be a different story. But, you do have to involve a little bit of luck, on your side for volleyball. A lot of your points are scored by the other team's errors. That's why we saw, it's a big reason Spellman was in this game as well. But, hey, Salesian comes out with the win tonight.
And shout outs for Spellman. I will say,
Yes.
number 3, number 11, I believe, number 5, really, really playing well. Number 12, they really were the ones that were facilitating a lot of the errors and doing those digs on the attack. So great on them. And for Salesian, Marco really keeping that energy up, being an excellent leader. Some great shots underneath by Jose, especially in the second and third set. So heck of a game overall. Any individuals that you would say player of the game on Salesian side?
Off the top of my head, really, you got to give Marco credit and Matt, the 2 seniors, also Jose. I'd give also special shout-outs to Jerry Flores and Daniel Singh and Lorenzo Tirabasso for, they made, specifically with Lorenzo and Daniel, made some mistakes in this game, picked it back up, but, Jerry providing the energy on the bench, and then coming into this game and playing well. I really can't choose a player of the game. I don't think that's fair for the sport of volleyball because it really is a team sport, but I guess those guys that I'd name. And also, hey, Lorenzo as a setter, he set up a lot of great hits from Salesian side. It was a collective effort, a team win for Salesian today, as every volleyball win is. So.
And how I'll finish off here is this is actually one of my first times really getting a good look at the Salesian volleyball team. I've heard a lot about how dominant they've been. They won a lot of games, really by a lot. And Chris was a part of that team back in 2019 where they were a very good team. I believe it was going undefeated.
16-0.
Yep,
Lost,
16-0.
unfortunately, in the championship. But this team is on pace, or, they're looking like a team that could go all the way, really.
And Chris, hearing a lot about how this team has been very dominant, but it's also important that when you get challenged, Spellman put up a great fight here, just being able to stay in the game and really being able to win in any situation. It's easy to win when you're up by a lot and finish it out, but being able to close it out when you're being challenged in a very tight situation, that's, like I said earlier, separates a good team from a great team. So all credit to Salesian. Great to see the effort, and can't wait to get back out here again to see them play here at the Wiegand Center.
Yeah, exactly. And I believe their next game home is in a few weeks from now, in April, and we'll definitely be there to commentate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we'll keep you updated through our social media to tell you if we'll be on YouTube for a bit while we're still setting everything up to transfer over to local live for the broadcast. Like we said, we're doing some fancy little OBS streaming that we want to connect to it. So while that's being tested out and set up, we'll keep doing on here, but we'll keep you updated. So look at the schedules on our website. Keep an eye out on our Instagram and Facebook, and we will definitely see you guys next time. Thanks for staying here for 2 hours and watching a heck of a game. And yeah, that's Chris Gambino.
Colin McGee here with Mr. Dwyer. Thank you all for listening, and we are signing off. What a win for the Eagles.